Okay, rules of engagement, the art and science of getting through to almost anyone. My legal team actually told me that I should put that disclaimer in there because sometimes somebody will go, well, I didn't get through to that person. Things that I've noticed is that change is becoming the new normal. All right, today I'm going to tell you how we can minimise the threat response and maximise the reward response, because the reward response is what we want. When we are in the reward response, our brains are flooded with feel-good hormones. We're just doing that woohoo, you know, having a good time, like I normally do when I stand up here. Our challenge as leaders in our teams and in our organisations is to take people, minimise the threat response we're putting them in, and maximise the feel-good reward response so that we can... Oh, someone didn't like me. And this is just what happens. Guess what happens if you don't change? There's only one time in your life that you don't change. When would that be? When you're dead. Hands up all the finance accounting people in the room. You have really interesting brains. You have the parts of your brain that are really good at finance and accounting are far superior to other people in the room who don't do that, because you use it. The finance accounting part of my brain probably doesn't exist. Attention to. So if you want to build skills and behaviours, regular attention in small bursts is the key. Work here, but sending people to a full day training program and then going, well, you got trained in communication skills, you should be good at that now. It doesn't do anything without follow-up coaching, regular addressing of the issues, getting them to put it into practice. Now I go in there and say, you want me to run a training program? Happy to do the 3-day leadership development, but you're going to see me for the next 12 months. And I'm going to come in here regularly for the next 12 months and keep these guys accountable and get them to practice their skills. That is the only way that training works. Thanks to neuroscience, we do know that expectation shapes reality. We can actually prime people to experience just about anything. Okay, we can actually prime people, and guess what we do? I know this meeting is going to be bad, but look, you know, let's just get through it. The things that you don't want. Instead, we go into meetings where we actually have to solve a problem and we go, can't wait to the end of this meeting because we're going to have a great solution to this. What do you want? Problems or solutions? Yes. What David says is we have 5 different social dimensions to our brain. Status, certainty, autonomy, relatedness and fairness. Okay, 7 scientifically proven ways to influence and get through to almost anyone. Are you ready? Hear this. Number 1, you have to connect with them. If you don't establish a connection with people, they won't do things for you. Okay, number 2, don't threaten their status. By the way, there is a report, I can send you an 8-page PDF of this whole thing. Okay, number 3, in order to reduce the threat response, you need to increase certainty, decrease uncertainty. We'll keep going. All right, next one. Give them some autonomy. What's autonomy mean? Do you see how this could be such a fun 2-day workshop? Give them something to belong to. We need something to belong to. We need to feel that we're connected to not only one person but a tribe. Be seen to be fair. This is really important. This is why it's important. Read it. Remember it. That you're being fair. Finally, avoid the temptation to be a superhero. 7 scientifically proven ways to get influence and get through to almost anyone. Who can name them? 1. What was this one about? 2. Starts with S. Status. Good. 3. Certainty. Very good. 4. Autonomy. 5. This one. Oh, you always remembered the chocolate one, didn't you? Finally, that. Perfect. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you want, I've got some brochures up here, my business cards up here. If you want to email me, I can send you an 8-page report which explains, this was the abbreviated version, but the 8-page report is explains it in a lot more detail. So if you'd like that, just email me.
But I could have listened all day.